Hello! The movie started again. It keeps doing that. Oh, my internet might be bad today. Okay, the bar is green now. We're probably good. So I'm gonna start a new character, because why not? I don't know. This is the only game I want to play right now. So I'm gonna do it. Reach over for my water. Gotta have hydration when you're gaming. Okay. So I'm actually gonna start a new character. Start from the beginning of the game. Did I say that already? I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing. But not that one. That is my main. We're not gonna play on her. We're gonna pick a new character. And I made a character earlier that I'm excited about. Because he's Columbo. He's the Columbo but a cat. It's hard to actually make Columbo in the game because you can't like just make a Peter Falk looking guy. But I did my best. I think it's pretty good. Nope, I don't want to save appearance data because I already saved it. No, I'm good. Okay, what's Columbo's birthday? We're gonna just say it's that. We just picked a day at random. Actually, it's later this month. So, happy birthday, Columbo. And Patreon deity, like, I don't never know what to pick for these guys. I'm not reading all this shit. Who would he be into? Is there a patron god of detectives? We'll just do that one. So I thought about this and I want to be a healer because I don't want queues to take 5 goddamn years to load. And I've never started in Limsa before, so I'm going to play an Arcanist. So we are Arcanist. Behemoth is on Primal, right? Okay, yeah. Works for me. Will be Lieutenant Columbo. Yeah, let's go. World is full. I'm glad that so many people are into the game and that it's so popular now. But it's kind of annoying. Every time you try to log in, the world is full. Every single time. It's also this is gonna be the 3rd time I'm playing through the really bad part of the game. Because I'm insane, apparently. I don't know why I keep doing this. Oh well. There he is. There's Columbo.
Here. Here. Feel.
That's Columbo got earrings on. Fucked up. I mean, they should have had like a curly hairstyle too, but they don't really do curls in the game at all.
Here. Feel. Think.
Is that the summoner outfit? Oh, it's so stupid looking. His stupid summoner horn. I will not be making a summoner outfit. I should, like, learn to play Summoner at some point, because I have no idea what that class does at all. I mean, it summons? Oi, you alright, lad? Oh, Limsa accents. This is gonna be fun. You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling at a ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the ether then, I reckon. Some are more sensitive to the stuff than others, see, and we ain't too far from Vilbrand now, which is chock full of etherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Ugh. Might as well have bloomin' seasickness. Ship's leaping around like a demented chocobo today. You can't talk about chocobos. There's only good chocobos, no demented ones. I reckon I might head out on deck, give myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Lominsa is still a fire way off, in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? I guess. Them young'uns don't care for conversation, see? Any road, Brennan's a name, and peddlin's me trade. Hey, that delivery, dude. We're doing some Final Fantasy 14. I should learn to do accents someday. That would make this a lot more fun. I have like 3 character voices. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by those unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Yep, that's me. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. Why is it risky these days? You'd think it would always be risky. What was it that first attracted you to it? Let's see. I'm Columbo, so what would Columbo? Columbo doesn't want any of that shit. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be as well as old Brennan's a chatterbox, but he sure as hells ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or 3, don't we? Me? Dozens. Is what the new Merc? Me? I'm the old Merc. I'm the same old Merc. And I'd rather stay secret too, which is why I don't go sticking me nose where it ain't welcome. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. I still think it's really funny that you get the same guy no matter what city you're in, but he's not the same guy. He's like an identical guy with 2 identical guys in different cities with different names. And it made me remember too when you start Shadowbringers, you meet a guy in the fucking other world that's like that. Ships off the starboard bow, pirate colors. Pirates, bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below. I like the minty green rose. The Hulk would be a brighter green. What's the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Lominson's colors? Bastards would either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. Maybe both. Maybe both, Brennan. Welcome back, the Hulk. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneer bark will catch us flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates give up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head on up on deck and have us a look, shall we? The boat trip is more interesting than when you start in Gridania or Ul'dah. You're just on a fucking cart. That's not nearly as fun. This feels more like an actual voyage. By the by, is this your first trip to Limsa Lominsa? Yes, we'll say yes. It is. Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ahem! Oh, I should have said no, fuck. Limsa Lominsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. I would guess that, actually. I would definitely guess that about her. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change. In a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the Sea Dell beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you don't know. Fishbacks is such a slur, by the way. That is a terrible, like, fantasy slur here, is calling somebody a fishback. I hate it. At long last, land ho! Behold, Limsa Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Limlane. Limlane? Limlane. Limlane? Goddess of navigation. I'm gonna butcher a lot of Welsh names in Limsa Lominsa it's gonna own. I think they're Welsh anyway, I don't know. Mysterious names with a lot of letters.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotamo Sea, lies the maritime city-state.
Well, he's got kind of a ruddy complexion, and I was trying to capture that in the cat. I should have been the sun cat voice, because you can get like redder skin in them, I think. But I was like, well, I'll just add some blush, it'll be fine.
And brigands, cutthroats, and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes alone.
You try making Columbo in the Final Fantasy XIV character creator. It's hard. It's hard to make a Columbo. Once I can get a glamour going that looks like Columbo,
Lone
it'll be
yet
better.
not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlane.
I did say it right. Limlane.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Who's ready to go murder some ladybugs? Or some sheep, or some, I forget what's on them, squirrels and sheep. But they're evil sheep, so it's okay. The blush might be a little too much. That's Columbo. And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks of saving me arse earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. No problem, buddy. Pretty sure I'm the hero of this story. Me and me alone. Nobody else.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
That's a good read. Till sea swallows all. That's what they say in Limsa. That's the Limsa expression. Later, the sea swallowed all. This is kind of a stupid decision I'm making to just start from the beginning again, because I was really excited about like seeing the Leviathan stuff, you know, in the patch quests. But here I am at the beginning again. Yay! I'm like enamored with this game again, and I want to show all of it on stream. So here we are with our friend Lieutenant Columbo. I don't think Leviathan's gonna show up early. Or does he? I've never played Limsa before. Maybe he does. Hey, you there! I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. I'm not scum, I'm Columbo. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. This is Daft Lemmy. That's the town. That's named for him. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, a bustling city-state filled with the scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Thank you for giving me an introduction to Limsa before asking me. I don't want that. I don't want that. And you can go away. I know how to play the game. Thank you. Okay. We gotta go into some character configuration and turn this shit off. Where do you suppose it turns off at? Yeah. UI settings. Okay, I don't want the play guide. I don't want recommendations. I don't want active help windows. There we go. Easy. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. That doesn't even really have alleys. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's that away. It's not far. Just head straight down this street and speak with Greffar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the Wench. You might curse like a nail-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. Thank you, guys. I forgot. Wristflow. Wristflow? I have begun a quest! I don't want active help. Leave me alone. I have to find the aetheryte crystal. Whoops, it's back behind me. Oh, I think actually they tell you to attune it as part of the quest. So I will go and do what the man said. Hi, Greffar. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If you've a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Baderon. Yep, this is a book. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are ye? You've come for a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Lominsa. He said Limsa. Name's Baderon, and this is the most hospitable ossuaries in the Drowning Wench. There's also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for Annalyn Guild business, and why I seem to spend time saving the necks of whelps like yourself, than wetting the throats of me regulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, you see. Not that they need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure to kill the lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only thing what got wiped off the face of the existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took us our bleeding memories, too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes one ounce of sense. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. It's all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't really recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This god's damned calamity spun in memory loss robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture the damn faces. It's like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. It's this what's got people calling these heroes the warriors of light. If Limsa's ever going to be put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need venturers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Heroes? It doesn't say the letter H, man. That's illegal. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why any aid we can give to an adventurer is effort well spent. What say ye, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? Yeah, I'm Columbo. Me thanks to ya, and the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer you my way for a reason. Ah, but listen to me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time I got your mark in me book. Put your scroll right there. Lieutenant Columbo, is it? Ah, and a fine name it is. Congratulations. You're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. Laughing at my own jokes is always good. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. I love Baderon. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. Very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times, me, and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say you to a tankard of me finest ale, before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. No. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're talking about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog on this side of the Strait of Malther, but that don't mean it won't get you good sick and pickled. It's just very hard to read. And look, there's a chair over there just crying to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots, eh? We're just doing an interpretation of Baderon's words. They're very musical, but I don't know the song. You'll have to excuse these eager-blooded yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings, you see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every other bugger in the town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Lominsons can be a headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on ye. Now, where was I? I do hate the blush. The more I see it, the more angry I get at it. Oh, aye. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started on learning you the ways of the city. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. That was a tutorial. That was a terrible tutorial. But I got a level up from it, so thank you. Right then. Let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, you head down a floor, then point your nose to the west. You'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device which can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armors and all your venturing bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Why is me coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazblut. Swazblut? Instead, he's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the last of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow spellslingers at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Miri at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that, lad? Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it, there I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of my memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road, while you're out, if you happen to pass by any poor sods what look like they might need your help, consider giving them your tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble upon. For example, Ninia over yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend her an ear and see what she has to say? Ah, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards were more generous. If you've the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith here in the wench. If the lads as bear that title have some fine advice for what them what are just starting out in the profession. And that, my lad, is how you go about becoming a legend among venturers. Hello, I'm the smith. Can I play the game now, Badarin? Yay! Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. I've some information that might just help you put the map on Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall not that long ago, and I saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa Lominsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plans end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is to make a name for yourself by handing 'em in. Speak to Scanrail, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to the, Aldskiff at the Octant. Aldskiff. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about shady goods. Thank you, Nininia. You wish to visit Bulwark Hall below? The crows, I didn't read the rest of that. Whatever. We're going downstairs. I think this is the game teaching me how to do side quests. You gotta pick up the herbs. I think Beyond Apollo is also doing this. Alright, Old Skiff, I got some herbs for you. Yes, I'm Old Skiff. Got some herbs you wish me to examine? Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as the dream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Forgive me, I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than Althic lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Lominsa. In fact, these probably spilled from the crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son. But not to worry, you've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Nice to meet you, Aldskiff. Let's go touch this aetheryte. Also, someone's gonna explain how aetherytes work, and I kinda don't want to read that. Here we go. Another novice adventurer. Aye, Badarin has sent more than a few of your kind this way late. I am Sundimhall, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherytes are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means of travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the aetherytes and their connection to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will of course find yourself performing the act of attunement in a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The aetherytes from the city will suddenly use aetherite and transportation magic. I will be honest to answer your questions. Bataran just believes in me. He's a good judge of characters, and he sees me and he's like, that Columbo's got a very trustworthy face. Where am I going now? I forgot. Oh yeah, I gotta go to the markets. Those are over here. There are so many people in Limsa always. Here he is. Swazblet. A fine evening to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Bataran? Whatever could it— Ah, my octant! By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells' worth of intoxicated memories. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of the master merchant? If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that the Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries, which will most amply supply all of your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or if your time is short. Ah, but verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Thanks, dude. That was very unnecessary. Okay, where the hell is the Arcanist Guild? I don't know Limsa at all. This way, I guess. Let's do a sprint. Etherite. Oops, cherry bomb. Don't tell me about the Ethernet. I don't care about the Ethernet. Ethernet's the thing that plugs into my dang computer. Ah ha ha. Ah, GPU. Here we are. Let's talk to Miri. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence, draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. Ah, but if I am not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was there that island folk first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Oh boy, this is not the right class for Columbo, man. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns which allowed a practitioner to weave ether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa Lominsa, arcanists found themselves welcomed in the academic elite, and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merlvib, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanists Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild, or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? I am a little intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking, I will not lie. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I should introduce you to our guildmaster that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thurbergrim. Thubirgum? Oh, these names. Birgum. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You will find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy. Though her mind is sharp and critical, her manner is always most welcoming. The Burgerbrum. Hello, the Burgerbrum. Yes, I am the Burgerbrum. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanists Guild. As Miri has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster while our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins? Allow me, then, to expand upon its nature. Arcanum taps into the living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle, and the manner of magic which this ethereal ally employs at our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to any potential quandary. Even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make a certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by his ability to calmly analyze a situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? I guess. I'm prepared to reason. I mean, that fits, Columbo, the reasoning part. The mathematics part, An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us see now if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower Lenosha, you will find, among others, 3 species of pest: wharf rats, little ladybugs, and orlei. Orlei. I ask that you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you and your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing the preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanists Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. Yeah, we have to make sure you're smart by making sure you can kill rats and ladybugs. It's an important test. Which gate did she tell me to go? Is it this one? It's the other one, isn't it? Fuck. Where's the other one? I gotta go to the upper decks. Oh, I have to go to the upper decks to talk to Bateron, I guess. There's so many people. Oh, my game's chugging. Hey, the boy cats don't do the cool hand thing. That's messed up, man. Take me to the drowning wench, Greffer. Bateron, I did all the shit you asked me to do. Ah, there you are, Lieutenant. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself Limsa, this won't be the last time you'll be visiting them 3 places. And now you've got some idea of what's where, you can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Bateron and you'll go far. There's a little bug or something flying above me. Lost it. And I think the next quest is going to be like level 3. Yeah. So we gotta go kill some ladybugs. I want Momodi. She's my favorite. Momodi owns. I'm always partial to Lalafell. That sounds creepy when I say it like that. Not in a sexual way, I just like them. They're cute. They're so small and they got such cute expressions. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's go kill ladybugs. Oh, I don't want local time, by the way. I never want to know what time it is in real life. It's 2:18 in the game that matters. Okay, how does this class work? I'm gonna cast spells. Let's see. We got a dot and we got a non-dot. I think I figured out how to use these two buttons. That's the ladybugs. Oh, I'm level 3. That was easy. I need to kill more rats. No, I'm dead on. Ladybugs are all dead. I need one more rat, and then I need to find these Orlay, wherever they are. A mossless Gubu. I think these are the strongest kind of ladybugs. I don't remember seeing a stronger ladybug anywhere in the game. Like the level 3 ladybugs are probably the peak of ladybug strength. It's the full potential of ladybug. Oh, these guys are across the bridge. Man, that's so far away. The Madman Bridge. The Bridge of Madmen. Here they are. Oh, these are level 4. Scary. That's one level more than I'm leveled. Was that all of them? No, I need one more. This is exciting gameplay. Where I push one repeatedly. Alright, let's go home. I'm auto running. So I can drink my water. Yeah, you have to murder something and then figure out who done it. That's how you become a detective. That guy was dressed like me. Wow. We must have the same tailor. Oops. I clicked one too many clicks. Thurgoblogger, I got your things done. What was your name? Thurbagim. I see the creatures beyond the city wall pose you little threat. It is with great pleasure, then, that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. How does she know I'm not lying? Like, I didn't leave for a few minutes and come back and be like, oh, I totally killed some ladybugs. And some Orlites. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. And to commemorate this occasion, I gift you with this hunting log. The enemies marked within its pages have been specifically chosen to challenge your abilities in Arcanima. When you devise a new strategy or tactic, you now have a ready source of opponents on which to test it. That's the Death Note. And when you feel you can command Carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. I will be waiting. Raisins. Yummy. Where's, I don't have a Carbuncle. Why don't I have a Carbuncle? Alright, let's go see what Battleron wants now. Oops, we're going the wrong way. Oh no, it's not. I have to be level 4. Oh no. I gotta go kill more ladybugs. Oh, the tragedy. What's in that hunting log? We gotta kill ladybugs, rats, lambs, wind sprites. I'm sorry, ladybugs. You must die. Turbo Gold told me to. Turbo Gold. Gold. I'm not gonna remember that lady's name ever. I got a Carbuncle! There's my buddy. My little Carbuncle buddy. What does this thing even do? Listen, I was told to kill the ladybugs, so I must kill the ladybugs. Now I must kill the rats, because I think I killed all the ladybugs I need to. Yes. Did that Carbuncle just aggro everybody? Oh, I have a pet hotbar. Why did the Carbuncle aggro everybody? That's concerning. I don't want it to do that. Can I unsummon it? Oh, that is a melon. I want a melon. Where do you get the melon minion? But it attacked way more than I was attacking. I don't have AoE, I don't think. Hello, Battleron, I'm back. Still in Limsa, are you, Lieutenant? How'd you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stalworm, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been trying to bring a bit of life back into the fields around after the calamity ruined the soil. You mentioned needing another and or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Where's the Zephyr Gate? Is that by the Arcanist Guild? This place got too many gates. I guess it's this one down here. Okay, so let's go downstairs. Does your summon just stay up forever? He's my little friend. He needs to keep up with me. He's going too slow. Here, I'm gonna see if I can outrun him. Spring is a little fucking Pokemon. Look at this guy. Lenosha is the prettiest city-state. So pretty here. Just enjoying the nice view. Alright, let's go touch that crystal. Where'd they hide this fucking crystal? It's so far away. It's all the way up there. I think I'm going the wrong way. Forgot how much I hate Summerford Farms. I should have gone right. Here we go. And that's how you teleport, I guess. Alright, who are we talking to? We're looking for Stalvern. He's not here. Maybe up there? Ah, there he is. I caught a glimpse. Caught a glimpse of the Stalvern. It's all Arcanists. Everybody's an Arcanist. Look at this. This is the Arcanist meetup area. Ah, you must be the adventurer Badarin promised to send along. Lieutenant Columbo, wasn't it? You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stalvern, the old bastard as Badarin likes to describe me, and this here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas. And if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to be crew of my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship like it did for so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merlvib's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers work in the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Pirate. Yeah, I'm a pirate. What do you want? I'm a pirate. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never looked to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. I can't even wear these. Oh, now I can wear them. Hooray! We did it. I have a mind to set you to a task, Columbo, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies, you understand. You can't. It might well be that the ones who have here It might well be that the ones here have traded in their cutlasses for coulters, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're suitably equipped. Well, just fucking... God damn it. Where am I supposed to find armor? Let's go talk to the Gerber girl. Ugh. You know, the problem with this G Fuel is that it does not really dissolve very well. And the bottom of the glass gets a little gross. Lady, I need armor. Help. You're not her. Ah, Lieutenant, isn't it? Are you eating well? An empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I must oft remind my arcanists to take meals, so ensconced they do become in their studies. Speaking of which, such, have you been practicing your tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it is time to assess the improvement of your skills. As with your previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower Lenosha. 3 wild dodos and 3 tiny mandragoras, to be precise. Watch carefully the behavior of your opponents, formulate an effective strategy, and utilize your arcane entity to its fullest potential. I expect you back in time for breakfast. We'll murder some stuff again. Yeah, that's the pre-order item, isn't it? The Ring of Freedom. No, this just gives me determination up 1. I don't know what this is or why I have it. But I do. I've got the Ring of Freedom. Alright, what are we murdering? Wild dodos and tiny mandragoras. They say freedom is not free, in fact. So it probably costs a lot of money. I had to guess. I have no idea where it came from, though. Or why I have it. I could go get some shitty glamour gear, too, from my veteran rewards. But I don't want that. They can simply stay in the mailbag. There's her Giorgio Gododo again. Why they call it Lower Lenosha when it's got so many hills? Ladybug. Oh, there's level 4 ladybugs. There you go. That's a strong ladybug. Get him, Carbuncle! Gotta say, Carbuncle doesn't do a whole lot of damage. This other cat boy is trying to steal my dodo. Fucked up. Okay, what do we need to slay now? Mandragoras. Don't worry, dodos, you're safe now. I'm pretty sure that the Carbuncle has an AoE attack. Well, he's using, whatever he wants. I can't tell him, like, not to use the AoE attack. If I could, I would. He's gotta have an AoE attack, though, because he keeps aggroing other guys. See, there's one. Oh yeah, I guess they could do that, huh? They might do that. There's another one. God damn it. Stop showing up. Okay, leave me alone. They should let you ride your carbuncle around and get you an early mount. He's too small though. I need a bigger carbuncle. Aren't there carbuncle mounts you can get at somehow? Maybe from the cash shop. I don't know. Let's just enjoy these fields. They're nice fields. Nice trees. Nice ladybugs. I want the returning to end because I'm tired of hearing this song. Okay, Thurgarglemorn, you gotta give me some clothing. Every time I say her name, I get further from the truth. Thubbergrim. Bergum. Welcome back, Lieutenant. It appears your coordination with Carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? No, just give me some armor. Our work at Mavine's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. Pardon me. To simulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliff south of the Zephyr Gate. I want you to examine those crates, then return the inspected cargo here to me. You would be surprised at the depths to which some merchants will sink to deter our customs agents from performing thorough investigations. False bottoms, rotting foodstuffs, flesh-eating vilekin. I suggest you be prepared for any eventuality. Grumble, grumble. Grumble. Also, they should let me name the carbuncle so I could give him a stupid name. I would call him Spot. Why was that guy dead? How do you die in Limsa? Come on, Spot. We gotta go inspect some crates or some bullshit. Oh, I gotta go down a hill. Aw. Practice crates. There for crates for practicing on. Okay. Why am I being aggroed by the wharf rats too? Oops, that's not heal. That's heal. Ah. Yeah, something's fucked up here. I mean, good for him, I guess. It'll be helpful in a dungeon, but it's not helpful now when he's aggroing every enemy in the fucking world. Stupid ass carbuncle. You didn't believe me. You gotta believe me. My third time playing through the start of the game. I know when animals are supposed to... What's this? I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cogitate. Cogitate? Is that how you say that? I don't know what that word is. Cogitate? Cogitate. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient performance against the enemy set against you. Yet effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion, as they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. The whole Arcanist guild is nerd alert, man. This is a fucking nerd guild. Let's see. Taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the etheric constant, multiplying it by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear. My calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9,785. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Kalaya, a Melvin Gate's assessor. Acting Guildmaster Thurbergrim elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcanima. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor most influences your actions during battle? Potential for amusement. No, I simply do what feels right. I'm Columbo, don't forget. I'm role-playing as Columbo, not myself. I would say for amusement, personally. Aha! Just as I predicted. Now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an Arcanist of note is 90%, give or take 0.5%. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the Guildmaster himself. While our inscrutable leader is, as I'm sure you've heard, on an indefinite leave of absence, he didn't leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with Carbuncle. Mastery with an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcanima. Here ends your lesson for today. Before I return directly to the guild, I believe Mistress Thurbergrim is awaiting some inspected cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real-life scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. Nerds! They're all nerds. Bye! Okay, I was looking for my chocobo button. I don't have one. I don't have a chocobo. It's gonna be 5,000 hours till I get a chocobo. No, it won't be that long. A fate, you say? Hell yeah, let's do a fate. Ready for Carbuncle to aggro every single one of these lambs. And that ladybug. Thank you, Carbuncle. Is this how you solve a lost lamb problem? You just murder them all? We did it! Thank you, Carbuncle. Let's run away before all these flames kill us. I think Carbuncle's chasing them. Nope, Carbuncle's chasing me, as he should be. Goodbye, guy in tentacle clothes. I'm getting some robes. Screw you. Hey, I got a ram horn. Dad, Flute! Oh no! Cheer up, Flute! I really like how as soon as I walk into this plaza, everything just chugs because there's always like 50 people here. Just a loud crowd murmur. Oh, we're the crowd. We're the hang of people hang out. We do some role playing here in the Limsa. We're gonna cyber later. We're gonna have an orgy. We're having an orgy in the Limsa. Hi there, Bergrime. Ah, Lieutenant, have you returned with the cargo? Yes, everything seems to be in order. Relatively clear of blood and other gore. That can be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. I also had word from Kalaya that, regarding your performance, she seemed eager to continue your training. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. You would do well to heed the instructions she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approach to our art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome Kalaya carries? That initiate's grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as Foreseer. I fear such an intense focus on Arcanima has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. As our master strategist guides your Arcanist tradings, I hope that you might return the favor and help to broaden her own perspective somewhat. But enough of such matters for the moment. You have done well this day, Lieutenant. Continue your practice with Carbuncle, as Kalaya has bid. I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson. Yeah, I get a robe. Okay, I'm supposed to... Head, body, hands, legs, and feet. Head, body, hands, legs, and feet. I don't have a hat. That's level 5. And I just need a hat. Right? This has to be item level 5. So I'm good there, good there. I just need a goddamn hat. Do I have enough money to buy a hat, do you think? Probably not. I might be able to sell some shit. Let's go to the market. I need one pinty hat. This isn't the way to the market. Fucking got lost again. God damn it. I gotta find a different place for this pet hotbar too. It's very distracting in the middle of the screen. Okay, who sells hats? Is this guy? Here, you can have that, that, and that. And I will maybe buy a hat. Wait, I chose Disciple of War. I'm an idiot. You need magic gear. I'm a magician. Oh, these hats are much cheaper. Easy. Hat. Yeah, now I have a stupid hat. Ugh. hides my cat ears. That's messed up. I just look like a human now, but with a tail. I guess I still have a tail. Get me out of this crazy place. Tiny hot. Is this the right way? This isn't the right way. Come on, Spot, we gotta go. Cheer up, sad flute. I realize I'm blocking my chat window. I should move over. I'm moving over. There, I'm over here now. Yeah, you can see important messages like, you cheer sad flute on, and you have left the sanctuary. I hope I'm not forgetting any armor, but I think I have it all. I think I'm equipped. I got a stupid hat now, and some stupid robes. Oh, and I need to kill this thing. Sick 'em, Spot! Oh, and I have another dot. Is this the class of dots? Throw my healing up there. No, I don't. There we go. Nice and arranged. Oh, it's just 2 dots? Okay. They just threw a second dot at me and I'm like, I'm not used to this. 2 damages over time? That's a lot to keep track of. One of them's instant cast though. One of them's not. Okay. That was all the puck hatchlings I need to murder. What else would I need to killing? Wind sprites. When we see wind sprites, we gotta kill some wind sprites. But they're in lower Lenosha, and we're in middle Lenosha. Whenever I think of Lenosha, I think of that King of the Hill joke. The ocean? Which ocean? Lenosha? Which Nosha? Milk Stash! That's a good name! That guy's got a chocobo. I want a chocobo. I should steal his chocobo. Hi, Stalvern. I'm back. Let's have a look at you, shall we? Oh, as long as you're this well covered, I won't feel any guilt throwing you to the sharks. Erstwhile, buccaneers are an ornery lot. They rage in love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. But they respect strength, and by the looks of you, I'd say you'll have little trouble getting their attention. Yeah, I'm very strong. I already got the leather grimoire. Ah, Columbo. That aura of confidence tells me you've not been idle since we last met. I hope I've read you all right, for I have a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? It's probably me. Good to hear. Then I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You will have heard rumors of the abductions. Aye, citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa Lominsa, as if plucked from the face of Hydaelyn, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's this got to say with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure-tattooed faces has been creeping up to the edges of the fields and spying on my yemen. Yemen? Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but their farmhands are convinced that their kidnappers of rumor come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and their work's suffering for it. which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get 'em to leave the farmhouse of a morning. It is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Yeah, sure, whatever, dude. Good lad. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Sisung Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Be careful though, Columbo. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with here. If they are the kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, alright? Where is Sisong Grotto? Come on, Spot! Heal, boy! Catboys run so stupid. Look at this idiot. I hate this. I'm a cat. Run, 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 run. That's exactly what a cat looks like when they're running. Just swinging their arms wildly behind them. Does he run like that? I don't remember what he runs like. I think this is where we're supposed to be. What are we looking for? We're doing some investigating here. Oh, we're supposed to be down. There's a way to get down, I guess. You gotta get down. Oh. Bogies, they're on the list. They're level 7, though. I probably shouldn't. Wait, I'm level 7. Easy. Ha, sucker. Alright. Stick 'em. Everybody loves a bit of murder. Wiggle! The bogies are also Pokemon, let's be honest. Okay, it did it. Looks like a rock. Time for an instance battle.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm Columbo.
I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die.
Hi,
Thus reads the
Stola!
sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
Starting in Limsa, you also get the best Scion as your buddy.
Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark.
Goobo!
Or perhaps not.
Goobo! Here he comes! Look at him with his all his teeth!
suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
She has a lot of time to say this stuff as we're being charged by an angry Gubu. I love him. I love Gubus.
But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
I'm Columbo. One more thing. Just one more thing. I'm Columbo. Okay. Stick 'em. He's got a lot of health. I'm gonna have to keep my dots up. And after just playing DPS characters for a while, I forget how little damage other classes do. He is a pretty big guy. Let's look at him. Oh, there's bogeys now. Here, you stick the bogey. I am trying to slay them. It's difficult. You can help, Ishtola. I'm just a simple arcanist over here. My helpful carbuncle's making sure everybody aggro's on me. Easy. Also, the carbuncle just did 2 damage to him. I don't know if you can see. He's very helpful with his minuscule amounts of damage. I wish I had the red Pokemon. I wish I had the fairy. Just be a healer. Phew. A crystal? Who left that on the ground? I better pick it up. Better check this out. Yep, that sure is a crystal. Why is it floating?
Hear. Feel.
Oh, shut up, Hydaelyn.
Think.
I need to pee. I wonder if I've got time in this cutscene to do that.
Crystal bearer.
Yeah, let's try. Have fun watching the cutscene.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Oh, it's still going, huh? Wow. Hooray! Oh, it's a big crystal. Oh.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee.
Man, this crystal garbage is so
Only
flimsy.
believe,
It's just,
for
yeah,
the
she
light
does not shut up.
liveth in thy heart.
Alright, Hydaelyn. Whatever you say, Hydaelyn. Can we go now? Oh, I thought I was gonna miss the stupid adventures flying around bit, but I guess I'm here just in time. I should have taken longer to pee. The story in A Realm Reborn, it's not very good. Whee! Whoa! Whee!
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
You got it, Hydaelyn. That was a nice nap I just had.
Awake again? Are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought.
The fuck are you talking about, Y'shtola?
See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back.
Oh, wood stab a gubu.
I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope.
It would be
It
terrible.
would appear our culprits are seafaring men
good?
of some
Question mark?
persuasion. Piratical being the most probable.
I really need to finish
In
Shadowbringers.
any event,
I'm level
you seem
75
much
now. I'm
recovered from
almost
your
there.
sudden affliction.
But I thought I could just spam trust, but oh my god, the trust takes so long.
I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
I'm also really appreciating how much Y'shtola's new voice is better than her old voice, even though they're similar enough, but the
I beg your
cadence is...
pardon.
It must be the
Tower
direction
and
or something.
Crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh!
Oh, that towering crystal!
Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business.
Murky business? Who's Merc?
The days ahead promise little rest, I fear.
Oh, my
May
business
our
is murky
paths
business.
cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Hi, you didn't even tell me your name, mysterious conjurer. I gotta fix this real fast. There we go. I don't like things in the middle of the screen. I do not. The middle of the screen is for me looking at Columbo's name. And nothing else. I gotta, like, have no distractions while I appreciate his shitty run. Is there anything I need to murder? I still need to find wind sprites. and nesting buzzards. It looks like we need to make a trip to Lower Lenosha Cedarwood. Spot, are you with me? Okay, good job, Spot. Good boy. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know what that does. I guess he goes over there. Yay! Hi, Spot! Good job, Spot! Okay, heal Spot. Columbo, right glad I am to see you safely returned. My lads were all gabbing about here in what sounded like all 7 hells breaking loose near the grotto, and I feared I'd sent you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I'd hate to think you risked your life for naught. I got a stupid knife. Here you go. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew at the cave, eh? I'd agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. I'm starting to think these ruffians are pirates, come to lure my farmhands back to a life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance on their doorstep and set a madden gooboo on you. Aye, the pirates have been adding to their numbers of late. I'd best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. I'm Columbo. You met someone else at the grotto? A woman with a strange contraption. Ah, Ishtola. She's been at Limsa Lominsa a good while now. Her studies of the ether often bring her out to Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant ya, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word on that. Where trust should be lacking is in these yeomen of mine who have been yet to wholly relinquish their pirate past. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Columbo. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in a far worse state than it is. Just you keep on lending your talents to those in need, huh? To help bring Limsa Lominsa the brighter future she deserves. Now what? That sea sloth Severin and his lot, never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round them up and let them know that Stalvern would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Okay, I can do that. Ow, that's gonna hurt. Ow. 16 whole damage. Owie. What are you looking for? Looking for a dude? Is there a dude in here? Hello, any dudes in here? Hello? Maybe outside the gates? Aha! Oh, how am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess at what I had for breakfast. Breaded sticks. Gods, how'd you know? It's my breath, ain't it? Probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here. I'd just as soon get some real food in me, but I ain't one to reject a summons from the captain. Oh, I gotta find 5 of these assholes? Damn it. I don't really like breadsticks that much, that's my confession. Not a big breadstick eater, they're just filler. I want the meat. Give me the meat. Okay, who's down here? Who are we looking for? Aha. Iremus. Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? Wanton slaughter. You bet your beard I did, lad. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I'll have to be satisfied taking my axe to trees. All the way over there. Wake up, Aylmer. So, Stalvern sent you. And what do you reckon I say to that? I've saucier seeds to sow. Damn right. Didn't get where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners. But I suppose I should see what he wants to get him off me back. This game has a lot of words I don't know. What is Yemen? Human. Human? A human. A human. Severin. I am Severin. You're the old man's errand boy now. Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on, and ride on out. I like that guy. Nice guy. I wish I had a chocobo to ride out on, by the way. Wouldn't be hanging around here talking to you if I had a damn chocobo. I'd be seeing the world. Moogle hat. Moogle hat. Moogle hat. Oh, I was probably blocking the view of it with my big ass head. Moogle hat. Moogle hat. Where's this other guy? Ow. There he is. Water. His name is Water. That's a stupid name. Oh, he's drinking some water, too. Work? Can't work when my hands are full lifting this mug. You know, I'd wager me last gill you'd never guess what I'm drinking. Is it water? Well, you're about right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day doing Selverin's chores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. Ah, hearty grog, me matey. Yar, 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 yar. Alright, well that was fun. Selverin, I'm done rounding up your boys. He's one of those ironic nicknames, you get it? His given name is Ale. You continue to impress, lad. All but Severin are accounted for. It's no fault of yours he squirmed out. I've let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. Yay! I got Adel. I'm excited, I guess. Ooh, cowl. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on that charlatan Severin, even though I'm full aware he's been doing shady deals behind me back. More than once I've heard tell of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if that were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Columbo. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. I gotta just one more thing, this guy. You got a bag of oranges there. I see. I always was a fan of oranges, but I couldn't really eat them when I was a boy, because they'd give me a terrible stomachache, just a terrible stomachache. My wife, though, she loves the things. I'm trying to do Columbo. I'm not doing it justice. Boo boo. Gobbles. Hello, goblins. I really love the goblins from this game a lot. They're good friends. There he is. Hi, Severin. What you doing with them sacks, huh? Bloody hells. I'm up the street without a paddle. Question, Severin. Just one more thing. What's this now? Selvrin sent you for the oranges, huh? So the old bugger had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue me mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire. Over yonder. Over yonder? Ah! Stop throwing things at me, it's rude. Hey, you okay, buddy? Severin sent you. Ha! The way he flew out of here, I was sure he'd sold us down the river. Hey, guy, you okay? You okay, man? If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. How about you, buddy? You okay? You alright? I owe you one. Would have gotten myself away, myself if not for Severin shoving me aside. No, Severin sounds like a good friend. You saved me mates, and for that I owe ye. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack because I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Ossine and send him my regards. I guess I'll pick up these heavy sacks of oranges, grumble, grumble. Shouldn't I be returning them to Summerford? What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms, and as scheduled? Ha! There's a first time for everything. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are the bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Aha! Here's Stalvern's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. I should just run away with the money. Come on, Spot. He's so cute. Look at him. Little bounce, bounce, bounce. Good little carbuncle guy. Goobo butt! Goobo butt! Goobo butt! Goobo butt! Why is Lenosha so big? I think it's too round to be a hand-killed butt, man. A little not flat enough, but it's close. I love them. I love Goobus. Look at them cheeks. You need to get me a damn choke. Grumble, grumble. Walking all this way, grumble, grumble. I only have 500 gil. I can't teleport. It's too expensive. I gotta save my money for when I need to buy hats. You still with me, Spot? Don't get mixed up with these other spots. You're my spot and my spot alone. I'm hungry. All that talk about roasted dodo. It gave me appetite. Back in one piece. That's a relief. How'd you fare, Columbo? I got some gil for ya. Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, all right. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of a few godforsaken goblins. You do well to mind yourself around that two-gill cheat. If he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. No, we're good friends now. We're good buddies, me and Severin. Cowl. Oh, that's a good look. This is closer to a Columbo look, at least. Blast! At this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had blackloam, just a bit could send our stocks soaring. I bet help me out here. Rotwida? I bet Rotwida. All these names are terrible. Knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. Rotwida. It does not look like a Columbo fursuit. Rotwida. God, the boring of this game. The beginning of this game is boring. I should take an edible. That gherkin's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any blackloam. But if you dare to pinch me some from the cookpot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled by the aurochs that dwell there. Once you've 3 bushels worth, take the blackloam to... Are you kidding me? Perfrowal at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Perfrowal. The plot is you're just a dumbass adventurer. You know, you gotta prove yourself by doing a bunch of shitty errands. That's plot vital. Goo butt. Wow, my head went right through it. I hear those aurochs stomping. How do I get up this hill? Spot, are you still behind me? Okay, good. Good boy. We're gonna figure out the way. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, he's wounded. Oh, we better finish him off. Do him a kindness. God damn it. I don't want the B-Cloud too. Spot, you fucked up. You fucked up again, Spot. You fucked up for the last time. Oh, now I'm in faith. Cool. I just, need to get this blackloam. I'm just gonna sneak over here and grab this. Okay, don't look. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. No. Okay, now you may attack him. Oh no, he took the wrong one. No. Fuck, I had the wrong one selected. Damn it. Let's just leave. Bye. He's gonna leave. He's not gonna chase me all the way out here. Yeah, there he goes. The stupid fucking spot, I tell you. I tell you what. Oh, he dismissed himself. Where'd he go? He died, I think. I think he got murdered. Well, you know what if we just keep him unsummoned? He's not terribly useful. Aha, now we can get the black loam while nobody's looking. Not the bee cloud again spot. Why? I'm helping. This guy has a lot of hit points. I about have his aggro too. I don't want that. I must be doing a lot of damage. There, I have his aggro now. Oh no! Oh no! And we got a bee cloud. Yay! This is some exciting fate action. Oh, he stepped on me. No steppy. Goodbye, fellow arcanists. Was there anybody in that fight that wasn't an arcanist? Where am I going? I don't really like to do fates, but if somebody else is working on them, I will help. Because then it will go faster. Doing fates by yourself is sometimes impossible. Especially ones like that where it's just a big boss. Well... even the weeds wither and die in this desolate desert. But a bit of this blackloam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering blackloam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? Is it poopy? Oh, don't tell me Gurkha and Rotita would like to mention where blackloam comes from. Well, surely you figured it out on your own from cloying stench. It comes from the Oryx's lair, of all places. Well, Why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the Black Loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh. Referral. Ooh, a new book. Confounded pirates. They know nothing of tillin', only killin'. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hand that feeds them, the mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself, if I hadn't sworn to Stalvern that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools, and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. Okay. I kill pirates. Okay, here we're gonna say steady. And we're gonna just lure this one guy. Alright, now you may sick him. Don't get the beak. No! This goddamn spot. Okay. We're gonna say steady. Cast at that guy. Alright, now you may sick him. Alright. I believe we have all the tools we need now. We can leave. I'm finally learning how to talk to my Pokemon. As long as there's not a beak hut nearby. I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Ah, good to see the tools back and in serviceable condition. Which will be more than we can say for Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Despite him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. I couldn't care less if the wastrel won't work, but when he consorts with cut pursers that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Stalvern ought to know of that what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, won't ya? They really should fire Severin, probably. He seems like no good. Where the fuck am I? I'm very hungry for some reason. I don't know why. Very unusual. Maybe a handful of potato chips is not a good lunch. Possibly. Bees seem like a worse lunch. They don't seem very filling. And they seem kind of stingy. It did make me think of funny photos of dogs with their mouth all swelled up, though, because they ate a bee. Hi again, Stalvern. I'm tired of you. Can I leave now? Pirates making off with our tools. Farewell did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. Book. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lad, and you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask you of you now goes beyond aught what I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? My plea? Pirates! It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming scapegrace is at it again. Scapegrace? What the hell is a scapegrace? Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in all that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning. When I last had words with him, he didn't look defiant as so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than what he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I try asking Grinwynedwa at the Aetheryte. She was the last one to see him. Grin. I'll ask Grin. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Brawa. Grinwalda. Let's talk to Grin. Grin. What is his name? Grinwada. Nothing that passes through these gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for the Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sods said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was that pickled their brains. If you find the Idle Swan, be sure and give him a cuff around the ear for me, will ya? I will do, Grinwada. Where are we going? Woad Whisper Canyon. I think this is another duty. Isn't this where you get to fight the, Golem? Golem? Is it a golem? You fight something. I think it's a golem. Wag, wag, wag goes the tail. Almer, you're in trouble again, aren't you, buddy? Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. Why does anybody hang out with this guy? You okay, buddy? Okay. Were you betrayed by a friend? My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Rorzai. Severin might have gotten us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life up for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than to be in that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! I need to go do my level 10 class quest. A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin. Ugh. We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Hey, I'm Columbo. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch, your life is all you have left. And worthless though it might be, we shall take it. Who? O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Golem! Oh, thank you for the follow, Haas. We're gonna kill this golem. Sick him! What is this? Hey, you should do that. I don't know what that does. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oh well. It deals wind damage with a potency of 100 to target and all enemies around it. Stop doing the big AoEs, they're too big. Go, Spot, sick 'em! Oh my god, these AoEs are huge. It's probably a waste as if it's not AoE, I guess, because it only has a potency of 100 and it's on it's a global cooldown. And Ruin has a potency of 180, so maybe I should stop using that skill against one guy. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. I'm Columbo. Ready to go. Great Columbo reaction. Very odd, very odd. Ishtola, hello! The snake slithered away. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Oh, some echo bullshit time. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Lominsan factions. Whom then do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin and Cobalt activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Think. Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if that should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone 2. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. That's water, not evidence, dumbass. I'm sorry, Stola, you're not a dumbass. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louisoix foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Sharlayan ring more true. Never did I dream I would possess the means to see ether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Sharlayan seem commonplace. Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Maelstrom officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. such a stupid fucking head. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Sisang Grotto, perhaps? I like Stola. She's good. Whoa, that was weird. What have we here? Can you walk? Hi, Severin. You doing okay, buddy? 'Tis I. Regrettably, no. He eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has apprised me of all that transpired. His account sheds some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to do otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Stalvern will be wondering where has become of him. Where has become of him? And you, too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. He told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Y'shtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the ether in the hope that it might offer up some clues to our predicament. I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If I weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay. But I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. Goodbye, cool cat. I don't have to go back to Summerford Farms. I'm going to go back to Summerford Farms. This is my prediction. I'm going to go back there, and he's going to be like, oh, thank you for all your help. Go talk to Batarin. I should just be able to skip a step. Go talk to Batarin. Spot's still here. Spot's still here. Come on, Spot. You did good. You did good. You're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good carbuncle? Oh no, I'm not doing the fate. Okay, it's over. I helped. Oh, that's right. I gotta find the fucking bridge. I don't like Middle Lenosha. Too many bridges. Stupid fucking run, dude. I hate it so. Oh, I gotta run my arms all the way back. Catboy's got the weird animations. I'm really bummed they don't do the cute paw jump like the cat girls. Hi, Stalvern. Lo, I knew you'd return. Y'shtola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too. A lot of 'em sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagin? 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not what the Fishpack's flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's one thing we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the Reavers will never follow the word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. It's true. Piracy is about family. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got in there right in the end, didn't ya? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear him talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm going to hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm, no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There'll always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. Ooh. And I'll always be in your debt, Stalvern. And that was the tale of Severin. I owe you a debt too, Lieutenant. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor from you, it'd be this. Tell Badarin what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I've reckoned I've asked all I possibly can of you. Safe travels, son. See, what did I tell you? Thank you. Go talk to Badarin. Whoosh. Alright, where's Badarin? He's over here. No, he's over here. I want a yellow carbuncle. Look at that guy. Look at him. He's so cute. Enough of this emerald carbuncle crap. I need to go do my class quest. Maybe they'll give me some fun carbuncles. Carbuncle dye. You dip your carbuncle in some Kool-Aid and then it gets a cool yellow color. Hey, guess what, Badarin? A bunch of shit happened and then some bloody elves. Life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. But you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. The Yellow Jackets and as outs the punishment is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from Engen to Keelholland. Kindly gent that he is. That's not an upgrade. I'm only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair. Now it sounds to me like you've done everything old Stelvern asked ye and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lad. As for your word, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How'd you fancy keeping her a company for a spell, with free room and board? Venturing's a trying business, after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for you here, so make use of it. Not that you'll have much time for lying around with the leaves you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention? I'm putting your name down for leaves. I won't be doing leaves, Badarin. Our guild draws all manners of clients, offering all manners of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Tamokri a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. He'll always have some sort of task for you to do. Oh, and it's all above board in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side near. Unlike some pirates I could mention, I tell ya, if it turns out that it ought to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 hells to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Maybe haps that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to ride it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. Oh, I forgot you were playing that, McFreeze. Also, I forgot that I did that. That's funny. But that was also the game that made raids that took like 24 fucking hours to do. So, they might not be the most trustworthy people when they come in to tell you that. Oh yeah, I gotta go do my class quest. Talk to you later, Battern. There's a fucking, Aft Castle. Aft Castle. Like, people were legit going into the hospital because of the raids they had in Final Fantasy XI back in the day. They learned their lessons about that. Derbogram. Yes, Lieutenant, the time for your next lesson is upon us. You are keeping well, I trust. Taking the occasional brisk walk? One cannot form sound thoughts if one fails to maintain a sound body. Now, assuming you have been following Kilia's instructions, you should be ready to face the more dangerous threats found in western Lenosha. I speak of roselings and wild jackals. And yes, I would have you vanquish 3 of each. 'Tis the perfect sample size. The first acts as a preliminary test case, the second to test your hypotheses, the third to perfect the tactics you've devised. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply flinging ruin over and over again. You are not the novice you once were, and your skill in the field ought to reflect that. If you find yourself wanting for other approaches, consider the efficacious combination of ruin and bio. When timed appropriately, you can deal a crippling blow to your opponent. Thanks. Where's Western Lenosha? It's this way. No, that's Western Thanalan. I don't want Western Thanalan. That's the last thing I want. I gotta walk there. I don't have that aetheryte yet. Gotta walk past the throngs of people. Out of my way, everybody. I gotta go to Western Lenosha. You should really try not to make your customers extremely ill, IMO. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. I hate this city. I mean, it's a cool city. I like it a lot. But boy, I do not like walking around it. It's a fucking Escher maze. I was trying to pick up quests on my main, and there's one guy that's like underneath the drowning wench, and I could not figure out where he was. I was trying so hard to figure out until I remembered that there's a stupid plank of wood that goes down that leads to nothing except that guy. That's my story of Limsa Lominsa. But now we have the Fisherman's Aetheryte, which is really like the Arcanist Guild, Aft Castle, and Fisherman's are what you need in this city. I don't even know if there's other ones. I mean, there must be because I didn't just get the gates. But those are the ones you really use a lot. Anyway. Can you not just walk there? You have to take a boat. You have to take a boat. Okay, we'll take a boat. I can't take a boat! I have to reach level 15 before I can get to Aleport. I guess I have to walk? How do I... I guess it's this way. Nope. That... What? But... How... am I supposed to do that? Oh, I have to go through Middle Lenosha, I think. Okay. Making it hard for me here. How do I get to Middle Lenosha again? That's the, this one. It's being repaired. It's out for repairs at the moment. I have to go through the noisy plaza instead. It would be very nice if I could just take the fucking boat, though. It'll be repaired in about, say 4 levels? 4 levels or so? I don't know. You'll get there fast. You'll get there fast. I just gotta auto run along this road while I stretch my arms. While they're down, you see I'm stretching them, pointing down. I think I did at one point try to start a character that started in Limissa, because it all seems familiar. I don't remember when that would have been though, or what character. Oh, we gotta sprint up. You still back there, Spot? Good job. That's just how it rolls in the beach areas, in the coastal islands. Sometimes it just gets foggy whenever. I don't know. I have no idea. It gets foggy here like once every 5 years. I don't get to see fog a lot. You know what's kind of cool though is if you up in the mountains, sometimes it'll be foggy in the morning, but it's almost like it's so foggy that like a cloud is just going through, which I guess is what a fog is, but it's because it's the mountains. It happens more often. The altitude's higher, you know? I'm rambling here about fog, but fog is cool. That's my story. I wish I could see it more. Oh, wait. I think something I'm supposed to kill is over here. Aha! That guy stole my kill! Well, I counted, I guess. Yeah, fuck you! Fuck you, buddy! Why would you do this to me? Over here. Oh, I don't know if I'm still watching, but there's your powerful ladybug. There's a level 50 ladybug right over there. We'll go take a look at him in a second when we kill his jackal. Oh, he's coming this way. Good. Please do not aggro him. Spot, I will be so upset if you aggro the level 50 man. Okay, here we go. There is your powerful ladybug. He's so big. I could ride him like a horsey. He's kind of creepy looking. I don't really like very big bugs. I forgot there was a level 50 ladybug, so I'm glad. I'm glad he showed up. Yeah, I like the B rank marks because they're not hostile. They're just like, I'm just a big monster, just hanging out. Just hanging out. I don't want to bother nobody. I'm just hanging out. Just having a vibe. I can't say it like that. That sounds fucked up. Alright, where's some roselings? Let's go find them. I'm gonna sprint past this jackal. Goodbye, jackal! Oh, I lost Spot again. Oh, we get to help kill this thing. Sick him, Spot! Easy. Okay. Steady spot. We're gonna lure over these roselings. Did I forget to tell Spot to sick him? Because I don't think he was helping. I did. I did forget to tell him. Oopsie. Okay, you can sick this one. Man, look, if only I could go there and take a boat back. Oh wait, I guess the one with the boat is further down anyway. I should get this aetheryte though. While I'm here. And by the time I get there, I will have my return button back. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Walk-in is for suckers. Man, it's so laggy there. It took so long to load everybody in. We all gotta stand around and talk and have a good time. I don't even— what do people fucking do when they're just hanging around the aetheryte? I don't get it. I guess I'm just not the social type. Welcome back, Lieutenant. How did it feel to conquer such ferocious foes? Let us ride that wave of triumph onto an even more demanding and dangerous challenge. Your next training exercise will have you accompanying Forseer Kalaya on one of her inspections. This experience will afford you the opportunity to witness firsthand the practical application of Arcanima. Pray do not tarry, Lieutenant. Kalaya awaits you on the floor below with the further details. There's a below floor? Huh. Where's she at? Oh, I went the wrong way around. Hi, Kalaya. A timely appearance, as I expected. Shall we proceed directly to the job at hand? I have been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler caravan run by the Boylestocks family. Our agents suspect these beastmen merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. As such, I have calculated that announcing an inspection has a 60% chance of inviting physical violence. I have prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift into hostilities, but there is an important precondition you should be made aware of before we discuss the finer points of my plan. Though I am considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordination necessary to employ many of these self-same strategies on the field of battle. Pray keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Now, should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute Combat Pattern 1345, otherwise known as Stratagem Focus Fire. You and your Emerald Carbuncle will concentrate your attacks on a single foe, and one by one the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught. Probability of victory, 95%. Reports place the peddlers in the vicinity of the cookpot in Middle Lenosha. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you arrive. Alright, let's go fight some goblins. I love the nerd. She's cute. I like doing her voice. Likelihood of probability? 95%. I'm tired of Middle Lenosha, though. I don't have a tank. I am the tank. This Carbuncle's not a freaking tank. This Carbuncle's the worst tank in the world. That's a pretty dress. fate. Ah, I'm too high level for this fate. Haha, suckers. I will not be tempted to level sync. I helped. Carbuncle, why can't you just fly me places? You're not helpful. Spot. Oh, a duty. I am Forseer Kalaya of Melvian's Gate. You are to cease all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty, sneaky peekers. Gotta be a spit uplander nosy nose at stabby iron. A predictably aggressive response. Very well, Lieutenant. Remember what we discussed. You ever wonder just what the NPCs are doing? It takes so long to kill things. Isn't Tank Chocobo still really bad? Yay, goblins easily murdered. I think the Tank Chocobo is also bad. I'm remembering right. Nicely done. Adaptation, improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved Guildmaster himself in action. This was the perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it is necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there's another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses? Oh, again you respond as the Guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability for your potential to attain greatness to 97%. You are one to keep an eye on, that much is certain. But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to be critically aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Thurbergurmagum. Until next we meet. I shall abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategies will keep me company. Nerd! I don't have a return yet. I gotta walk back. Goodbye, Carbuncle. I really like that they constantly can't warp to you. They just disappear. They're like, oh, you're too far away. Okay, goodbye. Whoosh. I vanished. Alright, I'm gonna turn in this quest and I think I'm gonna go find something to eat because I am starving. I don't know why I am so hungry. Eventually, I will turn in this quest. I will make it eventually. Talk to Thurbergurmagum. Thurbergurmagum. What's her name? Thurbergheim. Thurbergheim. I'm gonna forget this immediately. I miss Spot. I miss him when he's not here. Little dinosaur! Little dinosaur! Oh my goodness! Oh, he's so cute! Look at that little dinosaur! I love him. Where does he drop? I want him. I gotta find the dinosaur dungeon and get him alone. I hadn't either. He must be something rare. Back from the field, Lieutenant. Kalaya contacted me with a summary of events. It seems you were treated to a lecture on knowing thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain the razor edge of your mind. One last thing. Yeah! One last thing! Considering the dedication you have shown towards our discipline, I have decided to permit you leave to explore the teachings offered by other guilds. I don't even know what diadem crafting is. I would suggest, however, that you first master the science of Arcanima. The strategic training you receive here will serve you well no matter the path you eventually choose to walk. Return to me when your reason tells you the time is right. Let's see. Guess I'll take gloves. I don't like the cowls because it makes it hard to tell if it's an upgrade or not. Gear sets now available. There, we have a gear set now. Canist. Okay. Thank you guys for watching me. I'm Lieutenant Columbo's adventures will continue at another date. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't remember how much work I have tomorrow. Probably a lot. Might be not a good streaming week again. We'll see. I'll see how it goes. But have a wonderful evening, you guys. Have a good day.